Governor, what is your memory of the events? What did you see and hear? What happened after the limousine started down Elm Street and passed underneath the Texas School Book Depository?
Mr. Cornwell, we had just turned on Elm. We'd gone, I suspect, 150, 200 feet. When I heard what I thought was a rifle shot. And I thought it came from, I was seated right, as you know, on a jump seat right in front of the president. And they have a fairly straight back on them, so I was sitting up fairly erect. I thought the shot came from back over my right shoulder. So I turned to see if I could catch a sight of the president out of the corner of my eye, because I immediately frankly had the fear of an assassination, because I thought it was a rifle shot. I didn't think it was a blowout or an explosion of any kind. I didn't see the president out of the corner of my eye, so I was in the process of, at least I was thinking of turning, and I was turning to look over my left shoulder into the back seat to see if I could see him. I never made the full turn. About the time I turned back, where I was facing more or less straight ahead, the way the car was moving, I was hit. I was knocked over, just doubled over, by the force of the bullet. It went in my back and came out my chest, about 2 inches below and to the left of my right nipple, and the force of the bullet drove my body over almost double, and when I looked, immediately I could see I was just drenched with blood. So I knew I'd been badly hit. And I more or less straightened up. At about this time, Nellie reached over and pulled me down into her lap. And I was in her lap, facing forward, when another shot was fired. I only heard 2 shots. I did not hear the shot that hit me. I wasn't conscious of it. I'm sure I heard it, but I was not conscious of it at all. I heard another shot. I heard it hit. It hit with a very pronounced impact, almost like that, almost that loud a sound. It made a very, very strong sound, and immediately I could see blood and brain tissue all over the interior of the car and all over our clothes. We were both covered with brain tissue. And there were, there were pieces of brain tissue as big as your little finger. It was something that was unmistakable. There wasn't any question about, in my mind, about what it was. About this moment in time, Roy Kellerman, who was the Secret Service agent sitting in the right front seat, apparently was pushing some buttons on the panel, doing what I don't know, but I heard him say, "Let's get out of here fast." And the car lurched forward then. Bill Greer was the driver, and he accelerated it tremendously. When I was hit, or shortly before I was hit, no, I guess it was after I was hit, I said first, just almost in despair, I said, no, 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 no. Just thinking how tragic it was that we'd gone through this 24 hours that had all been so wonderful and so beautifully executed, the president had been so marvelously received, and then here at the last moment, this great tragedy. And I just said, no, 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 no.